Hey folks, welcome to Capital Talk. I'm Andy McCaskey at RVNN TV, and I'm joined with Sherman Goldenberg from RV Business. Sherman, what's a good word?
Good word is it's turning towards winter here in Elkhart, and we've got a stellar guest here today.
Stellar guest. This would be Kip Ellis, who's VP for Sales and Marketing at Atwood Corporation.
Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate being here today.
Yeah. Sherman's going to ask you some questions about the history of Atwood to kind of set the stage.
Okay.
Well, I mean, basically, people familiar with the recreation vehicle industry, which is a part of your business, are familiar with the company that for years was based in Rockford, Illinois. Quickly, if you would, tell us how you come to be located, headquartered now in Elkhart.
Naturally, the RV base is located here in Elkhart, and Atwood's always had a sales and engineering office in the Elkhart area. Within about the past 8 years, Atwood has relocated the corporate offices down from Rockford, Illinois to Elkhart to be closer to the customer base, and it's worked well since that time.
I'm reminded, by the way, Andy, that we have another tall guy. we got to stop this. Yep. Yeah, okay. Enough tall guys.
Or put you in the middle.
All right.
Yeah, that would be another way.
All right. So if we look at the company today, give us a quick overview of what Atwood is today in terms of products and staff.
We're proud to announce actually Atwood's in its 101st year. So I think from a supply-based standpoint in our industry, we are probably one of the stalwarts that people would look to in terms of name recognition. We've always been known for our core product lines, which are appliances, water heaters, ranges, furnaces. But Atwood's much more than that. It's chassis hardware products, tongue-mounted hardware, seating components, and some of what we term architectural products, doors, windows, ladders, products of that sort, serving a variety of markets. Most of what we do is in the RV space, but we certainly branch out in some of the specialty vehicle markets and into manufactured housing.
Several of those products known under separate brand names.
Largely under the Atwood name. Atwood's made acquisitions through the years, so there's some of the legacy names on the appliance side that some folks may be familiar with. Wedgwood would be one, Hydroflame would be another, but generally that product is marketed under the Atwood name. The Creation brand of manufactured housing products is one that remains today as well that we'll use.
We should insert here recent acquisition, fantastic vent, also has brought together yet another well-known, long-standing industry brand name.
Absolutely. We are exceptionally pleased to bring Fantastic Vent into the Atwood family. It's an organization that we are very proud of as a member of our family. The reputation of that company in the market, as we've heard from dealers and from consumers and from OEMs, as well as the aftermarket distribution base, is one of just stellar customer service and support of the customer throughout the pipeline. And so it's been a nice opportunity for us to learn a bit from them in terms of how they go to market and using really Atwood's resources broadly in engineering and in marketing to enhance what they're doing and bring some new products to the market.
We said we would talk about the general market some, and let me do that here real quickly before we turn to one product I think we'd really like to address. But what is the general atmosphere of the U.S. marketplace for your products right now and for this industry? What's your view?
We've actually been pleased with the market's performance this year. Naturally, everybody looked to last year as something of a restocking year within our industry on the wholesale side to dealers. So there was a nice step up last year. And Atwood as an organization has actually been able to build on the momentum of last year. So the industry hasn't stepped up quite the way it did on a percentage year-over-year basis this year, but it's been a terrific year for Atwood. We've had an opportunity to bolster our share position in a number of key product lines and also expand in some of the markets that we've traditionally not been quite as prominent in, manufacturing housing one in particular, so we're excited about that.
Yeah. Well, Kip, thanks very much for kind of setting the stage.
Yep.
I might remind folks that this is just one segment of RV Capital Talk. You can see the entire show at RVNN.tv. And also it's made possible in part by GoToMeeting, which is a meeting service that has HD faces that enables you to bring people from all over the country, all over the world into your business meeting at GoToMeeting.com, and just sign up for a 30-day free trial and use the code PODCAST, PODCAST. So anyway, that all out of the way. What product are we going to talk about in this segment?
Well, let me insert here real quickly. The product we love to talk about ourselves right now is a helium-charged refrigerator, correct? Which you are rolling out shortly at Louisville.
Mm-hmm.
All right, at the Louisville show. It's authentically new and different. It's not, I mean, and I'm saying that, you know, in a non-commercial way. Scientifically, it is something entirely new to this market, right?
That's correct. This is one of the projects I think from a new product standpoint we're most proud of, and it's one that we've been most focused on in the past 2 years. Our ownership groups own the organization for about 4 years now, and this is one we've really been focused in getting to market within the past 2. And it's a natural brand extension for Atwood to have a refrigerator product line in the kitchen space of an RV. We're a range manufacturer. The Atwood name is recognized clearly there, and we're recognized more broadly as an appliance manufacturer. As we did research into the gas absorption refrigeration market, which is predominantly what's serving our industry, we looked at the technology that's in use and some of the operational concerns maybe that are out there just from kind of a legacy of technology, and wanted to see if there's something out there in the broader technology world that may be able to address some of those concerns. Helium is a gas that's been used in refrigeration and cooling for decades. It's not a new technology in the gas absorption cooling world. It is new for our industries and the demands of our industries and the vibration and temperature fluctuation that one can expect in an RV as it goes down the road in varying climates.
What's the main benefit that end consumer will see from this technology?
Really, operating efficiency is critical. These units are designed, gas absorption traditionally have had a challenge in operating in an out-of-level environment. And there's been a number of recalls through the years associated with gas absorption refrigerators, and a lot of that seems to be tied to consumer behavior. So we really wanted to focus on what we can do from a technology standpoint to address that and account for the consumer behavior. And we've been successful in doing that by bringing helium into the product, allowing for the product to be used more in an out-of-level position, and not putting the product in a position where it's ever going to be subject to that type of recall activity.
Is this all under the Atwood name?
That's correct, yes.
Sizes, a few details.
We are going to be producing a 6 cubic foot and an 8 cubic foot product line. Our 6 cubic foot is going to be actually more along the lines of a 7 cubic foot. So it's going to stretch the bounds of what you see in that lower end of the market. But that's about 85% of the market, the 6 and 8, 6 to 8 cubic feet product that's out there. And so we really tried to focus on that meat of the market.
Aesthetics, exteriors?
That's really the other half of what we've tried to do with this new product. The technology is a key aspect of it. The other aspect is just bringing the refrigerator product line in our industry along from an aesthetic standpoint. You get out and look at the residential products that are in use today, the LED lighting, some of the surface finish, the LED touches, the buttons and that sort of thing. And we felt there was an opportunity to bring that look and that technology aesthetically to the market, as well as what we're doing on the backside of the unit in terms of cooling performance.
Where can people go for more information here?
Our website, we've got some information on there, askforatwood.com. Is available 24/7 for information, contact information for our sales and marketing folks for more details.
Excellent. Kip, thanks for joining us on this segment. We'll be back on RV Capital Talk.
For more TV like this from the world of RVs, head to RVNN.tv.